facts about Zack.
Wow.
YouTube follower count, followed by Justin Bieber.
Very single, has a dog, lives in North Carolina.
Spelled with an K and not an H.
Oh no, I don't think Justin Bieber follows me. I think he just likes my some of my drum videos.
Well, after this, he's gonna not follow you still.
No, he's gonna follow you even less.
There you go.
All right, Zach, welcome to the pod. Thank you so much for being here. This is Gag Economy Podcast, the podcast where we
talk about gigs and gags.
Yeah, and the music.
Pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thank you
my
for saying
God.
it's a
I'm
pleasure.
a big fan of you two.
Thank you so much.
Oh my
Guess
God.
what? This is our first remote pod.
Yes. We're popping our cherries.
This is why I don't believe in the moon landing, because this was so hard to set up.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how it is happening.
The moon landing was at least 100 times harder than this to set up.
We couldn't have done this without somebody else who did this for us.
Yeah. Did you watch the moon landing? Did you watch the moon landing?
Did you?
No.
Zach?
Yeah. Well, check it out.
I will.
It's on YouTube.
You're talking about the most recent one, right?
No.
That wasn't even a landing, dog. They didn't even land this time. They couldn't.
We're talking about the OG.
The OG moon
landing.
Oh, do you guys think that was real or fake?
Okay.
Like genuinely?
We are of two minds here, but
No, we're of
before we
one mind.
continue, we would like to
Okay.
welcome you, Zack Grooves.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for being
I gotta
here.
say, I just watched one of your podcasts and I really enjoyed it while I was doing my morning stroll.
Thank you so much.
Oh, so you have a morning stroll routine.
Yes, how I get my mind right for the day.
Do you do a cold plunge?
No, but I lift some heavy weights and I walk my dogs. Same thing.
Interesting you say that, because our next question was going to be, do you even lift? And sounds like you do, so now it's time for the third question.
Do you prefer to go by Zack Graybeal or Zack Grooves?
It doesn't really matter to me. I made the name Zack Grooves in high school because I wanted to let the internet know that I played the drums, but I also wanted my family to find me. So if they type in Zack GR, I would be the first one that pops up.
So considerate.
But to me, it doesn't really matter what people call me.
I've been trying to change my name forever, and I still haven't been able to, but you are so considerate of your family. Very good.
Wow.
Cheers.
Well, Zack, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, should we?
Let's give him a little intro. Zack is prolific drummer.
Prolific drummer.
And cannot be defined in one genre.
No, he's genre-less.
Genre bending.
How does it feel to not belong? It's kind of tough, right?
How does it feel to
there.
be in between everything?
Yeah, you're like a drummer.
How does it feel to be a drummer?
Bro, you just blew out our speaker.
How does it feel to be a drummer who blew out our speaker?
Yeah, you're going to have to buy us another speaker now.
I'm so sorry about that.
What does that feel like to you?
I don't know. I've always gone by a really simple motto: is just play cool shit. And obviously, cool is subjective. So what's cool to me might not be cool to a lot of other people. But I feel like as long as I'm following my own desire, I'll never be depressed about what I do for a living.
Interesting how you mentioned desire.
Yeah.
You must be one of those types who's clued in on what he wants.
All
Are
right.
you? Would you say that's true?
Yes.
Really
I very much
good.
am.
Nice. Your intuition is strong.
Would you say that you march to the beat of your own drum?
Whoa.
Would you say that?
Yeah. Would you?
Would you, Zack?
Where are the
Yes,
drums?
actually. Yes,
Right
I
behind
would say.
you.
Yeah, they're right behind me.
Very good.
But I'm also open-minded, about beating other people's, marching the beat of other people's drums.
Beating other people, comma, marching
sorry,
to the beat
I
of the
messed
other
up.
people.
I messed
Crazy, dude.
You're open-minded about
Crazy.
beating other people's drums.
Really good. What other drum sets would you like to beat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any particular drum sets in mind? Ow.
Yes.
Well, we can take your husband for example, Taylor.
What? My husband?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a drum set.
Well,
What? Oh,
everyone kind of lives in their own world that they've created, and it's fun to explore those worlds. And you know what I love about Taylor is
Whoa.
the way he plays is very much like his personality. You know, that's something he doesn't sound like anyone else because
That's
of
very nice.
who he is. I
That's
feel
very
like.
nice of you. Very sweet. I will relay that to him.
I will also relay that to him. I hope one day that he can win as many Grammys as our podcast has won.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Best of luck to him.
Best of luck to Taylor.
All right, so we're going to just loosen things up.
yeah,
We're
should
going
we
to start with some rapid fires.
It's not already loose. Okay.
No,
No, it's got to be looser.
I will say Taylor did
gotta be
make me
looser.
this mezcal drink and it tastes bad. I don't know. I think something was in this cup before him.
That's crazy. He's trying to roofie you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start with a few FMKs.
Ooh, are you familiar with the concept?
The four.
I am.
Okay, good. Thank God we don't have to take the time to explain it to you.
Ancient art form, FMK.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's start with a topical one.
Yeah, we need to get to know you. We need to just
Okay.
loosen up even more than we already are loose.
All right.
All right,
Sounds
ready?
Good. Fuck, marry,
Fusion.
kill.
Fusion FMK.
Because you did mention that you were in between.
In between.
So,
FMK, jazz metal fusion,
mm,
Asian fusion,
Mm.
or nuclear fusion.
choose wisely.
I'd probably kill. Do I start with the F?
You start with whatever.
Okay. I'd probably kill nuclear fusion. That's just not really good for the environment, I feel like.
Really? Do tell. I'm not familiar with nuclear anything.
Yeah. Well, it is necessary, but but if I
It's
had
fun.
to pick one to kill, it would be that.
So you're definitely like a gas kind of guy. You're an oil man.
You're pro oil.
Yeah.
I do like to drive. Yeah. My big, loud, gas guzzling car. I
Great.
do.
Sick.
I feel like if you drive an electric car, you can't get erections. So
You know
just
what? I will say, I can confirm that. I also cannot get erections from driving electric cars, and it checks out.
yeah.
It's like you're driving an MRI machine. Like, let's be real. Okay?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, I don't
basically driving a microwave.
Yeah,
Okay?
Exactly. They're
Godspeed
too
and good
smooth,
luck.
Too. It's
smooth.
weird. I like to feel the gears working under my
And
feet.
did you know that there are composers who compose that electric car sound?
Really?
There are people hired to compose the like bing chords.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah. Those are actual chords.
I would love to get that man or woman on the pod.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get her on the pod. All right.
So
Next.
go on.
Okay. I would definitely fuck Asian fusion. That sounds cool. I like Asian women too, so it would go
Whoa.
hand in hand.
Ooh.
So that's
I like
different
all
than
types of
Asian
women.
fusion.
All types of women, really great. Good to know. We're gonna just
What about the
folder
mean
that in there.
ones?
Yeah, how about the mean ones?
Those are my favorite.
You're into
I like
the mean
it.
ones.
Yeah.
You like getting berated. You like your boundaries being crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You like it when the girls create fake emails and bully you after you've broken up with them. That's like your favorite thing.
Yeah, I actually wrote a jazz fusion song about experience just like that. You know,
Oh, what's it called?
Midnight Fist Fight. It was
Cool.
gonna be called One Sided Fist Fight, but I felt like Midnight Fist Fight sounded cooler.
Yeah.
But it
Way
does sound
cooler.
like that we kind of brawled, but that wasn't really the case. It was just more so she keyed my car, kicked me in the balls, and
Wow.
punched me a whole bunch. But it was cool. It was cool. Don't worry, I wasn't sad or anything.
Is it
I
based
miss
on
her.
a true story?
No, it is. It is. Every single song we write for
Wow.
my band is based off of a true story. You know,
You
because it's
got-
all instrumental. You got to have some
Mm.
lore. You know, because we have no lyrics.
Wait, so you F that or marry that? F the
He
Asian
effed
fusion?
Asian fusion
I'll
he
F
likes
the Asian fusion.
because he likes chaotic women.
And then you'll M.
Okay,
the-
that's not exactly why. That's not exactly why.
What is it?
So that
women
means
or the
he,
food?
he
Pick one.
marries jazz metal fusion.
Woof. Could you
I got
imagine
married to that.
walking down the aisle to jazz metal fusion?
Yeah.
That's only because the past few months, I've been working on this new album with my band, and there is a lot of jazz metal influences into the whole fusion thing.
Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
We were gonna ask you about your band, Everything Yes.
Okay.
But first, let's do a few more FMKs.
But first, we're gonna do a few more FMKs.
Okay, so this is a theme FMK.
Yeah.
FMK, is that Wackerman?
I don't know.
Chad Wackerman?
Okay.
Chad Smith? Or being chatted?
Being chatted.
Being chatted.
All things Chad.
Okay. Like when you say being chatted, do you mean someone chatted me? Like they out-chatted me?
Like you being like, oh, I just was doing my morning routine, which is to lift heavy weights, is like being chatted.
Yeah, you chatted your morning.
Yeah, you chatted your morning.
I'm gonna chat my morning.
Yeah. And you chatted up the intro to our podcast that's hosted by two women.
I don't know if you know this, but we are known for making up new concepts and ideas. And being chatted is one of the new ones. You know.
Good.
So
let's see. I would probably kill Chad Wackerman.
interesting. I'll let him know.
Well, I'm just jealous of his last
Oh, wait,
name.
didn't he just die? Wait, is he dead?
Oh.
Let's look this up.
Look it up. If
Okay,
that's the
I
case,
have to
I'll
say
take that
something.
back.
Wackerman is an incredible name for a
He
drummer.
is not dead.
Okay, good.
Congrats.
Chad Wackerman, come on out.
Come on.
He's here.
He's right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would K him.
Yeah,
Poor
just
guy.
because I'm super jealous that he gets to have that last name. Like,
You could have it too.
Yeah.
You could have the first and
He
last
chads
name.
all of us. He chatted all of us with a last name like that.
Dude, you could change your name to Chad Wackerman any day.
That's true.
It takes a while and it's kind of expensive. So
Yeah.
just letting you know about that.
You know it's illegal to name yourself Santa Claus.
And Jesus.
You can't do hold on, but wait. How about all the Jesuses running around?
I think it's
That's
like
true.
Jesus Christ. You can't, you know what? I haven't looked this up. Don't worry about looking it
That
up.
makes no sense. How could you not call yourself Jesus?
I think it's Jesus Christ. You can't name yourself that.
Fine.
Okay, so, or Chad Wackerman.
Okay.
Okay, so you killed Chad Wackerman because you want his name so bad.
You're obsessed. Now, being chatted or Chad Smith?
I probably marry Chad Smith.
Whoa.
You want to get married to him.
We'll let him know. We'll tell him.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to remove this note on you from our cheat sheet that says very single.
Yeah, we were going to ask.
Now you're married to Chad Smith.
We were going to ask, how does one doth attain a date with the magnificent Zack Wackerman?
You have to be Chad Smith, drummer for Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah. I just feel like it would be so
News
cool
to me. I thought that was Flea.
I can only you said
Flea's big
Wow.
right now.
Please having a moment.
How do you love Flea's big new jazz moment?
I haven't heard it yet. Is he
Well-
playing flute or something?
Flute?
No, trumpet. Maybe flute too.
Trumpet. Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
flute too.
That's
Maybe he's
impressive.
fluting.
I think that's
I
impressive.
think I might be thinking about Outkast redid
Oh,
the
oh, oh.
jazz.
You might.
Flute.
I think you're
Okay.
thinking about Outkast.
Okay.
I could look it up, but I won't. So
Wow.
I'll
Yeah,
just
don't worry.
confirm
So
and confer.
You F-worded being chatted. That's what's
Yeah,
left.
yeah. I feel like every now and then it's cool to get chatted,
Yeah.
but you really don't want to have that lifestyle forever. Because
Why
sometimes
not?
I like to. Well, because sometimes I think it's cool to be sensitive.
So you're saying muscles don't equate to sensitivity?
No, they
being
can. I
chatted?
mean, muscles are cool.
Wait.
It's really all about being healthy and not getting absolutely huge. But I feel like if you're married to chatted, you start to. What are we laughing at?
Next time you go, we're gonna have you back, and we want you to take up the entire frame. Okay, You're gonna just be absolutely huge.
Yeah,
like
get
this.
enormous.
Get
Be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Arnold?
I actually, when I was younger, I used to have a poster of him in my bedroom.
Really?
Same, not for the same reasons though.
Oh, okay. It's like a famous photo of him
For different
shirtless, and it
reasons.
says "conquer."
Whoa.
They used to get me hype.
Yeah, I had the Terminator one.
Okay,
There
this
you
one's
go.
for the drummers.
Yeah.
FMK.
Okay.
Left foot, right foot, both your arms.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a tough one. We knew this would stump
The
you.
drummers are going to freak out.
They're going to freak. We knew it.
Drummers, sound off in the comments.
Sound off now.
Okay, I would kill left foot.
Wow, it's gone.
Do tell. Are you a lefty?
Well, no, I'm not a lefty, but I love using my left foot, especially now that I'm getting into the double bass thing, but also for the hi-hat. You know, there's a lot of cool saucy things you can do with the left foot hi-hat.
With your left foot.
That is, we did hear that the left foot was a hi-hat thing.
It's very important. It's very important.
Wait, you married that one?
I would have to kill it.
He's killing
killed
it.
Yeah.
You kill what you love. You know what? Love and hate
Because
are very
if
similar.
you kill both of your arms, how are you going to play the drums? And if you kill your right foot, how are you going to play the bass drum? Which is pretty important as well.
I learned today that everything does something different. When I was watching your video about which person is the metal drummer and which person is the jazz drummer, and one of the judges was like, his left hand was a little heavy, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like free ball.
Yeah.
Free ball, yeah.
It's just like whichever one feels like it wants to move gets the note.
I thought that it was like when you go over to your friend's house who just got a drum kit for Christmas and you just start like,
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's like.
This is what we.
Part.
Yeah. Awful. Well, so now you have your right foot left and both arms.
Yeah, I would have to probably marry both of my arms because I just love having a practice pad everywhere. Like I have them all around the house and just beat off for a second and get back to my day.
Interesting.
Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, understandable.
And then when you would,
and then I would, fuck my right foot.
That
would be hard, actually.
Reminiscent of Quentin Tarantino.
Do you give consent for us to pull that clip and use it in perpetuity?
Yes.
Out of context. Good.
Yeah.
Really good. We're going to do that. Yeah, it's interesting that you say that. Your humor is very, very interesting. I remember I was like, hey, Zack, 10 minutes. And you were like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm just here beating my drums.
Yeah, with a Z.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, now we're going to get into the serious portion of the podcast, which is the would you rather portion.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is a serious portion.
This one.
Okay.
Oh, you want to do this one?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We have to do this last FMK.
One more FMK.
Okay, and you want to go for it?
You say it, please.
Okay, because I thought this one was really poignant.
Yeah.
Poignant. Okay. FMK. Lifting. Soloing. Banging. ING words.
Tough.
Banging what?
Up
Doesn't
for interpretation.
Matter. Up for interpretation.
One of them has to go.
One of them has to go.
One of them has to go. I would kill soloing. I don't mind not taking solos.
Wow.
As a drummer.
Very humble.
I don't mind at all.
That is very humble of you. Good.
Wow.
Ladies.
Wow.
And gentlemen.
Take note.
Let this be known. Okay.
Also, Zack's arms. Let this be known.
Yeah.
Zack's right foot. Take note.
Yeah. Left
Generous lover.
Left foot. Exactly. Doesn't matter.
What were the other two? I forgot. We went
lifting and banging.
Oh. Yeah, you have lifting and banging next.
Fuck lifting. As much as I love doing it, I feel like cardio is more important. I could get away with not lifting as much. I would definitely marry banging. I love banging the drums.
So just so you know, fucking lifting means you're fucking lifting. You're not like killing lifting.
Yeah,
it's still there. Okay.
Yeah, but like you sometimes you fuck something and you feel nothing towards it, and you could go months without seeing it. And just fuck every now and then.
Interesting.
I could do that when it comes to lifting. I mean, I love it, but I go on tours for months at a time and sometimes barely see the gym. I treat it like fucking.
Zack's arms, take note.
Zack's arms will take
You might
note.
not hear from him very often.
Yeah, really
Maybe
good.
Not generous as I thought. Okay, so now to, as I said, the serious portion, which is would you rather questions.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
doing would you rather's now.
This is the
Would you-
serious portion.
Yeah. I feel like we've loosened up.
Yeah,
Now
I'm
we're
pretty
gonna just
loose.
rein it in.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Okay.
rein it in. Only 2 options now. Okay.
Why don't you do this one?
Okay. Would you rather have a saxophone playing brother or a bass playing mom?
Ooh. I would rather have a bass playing mother
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
because I already have a saxophone playing brother. I know what that's like.
Is it hell on earth?
No, it's
Or is it
it's great.
amazing?
I love it, but
Really good.
I would like to see how it is with a bass playing mom. You know?
Okay, I'll let him know.
Okay.
She's probably gonna be cranky from hauling her gear all over the place.
You're gonna have to haul her
Yeah.
gear, dude.
She's gonna be like, "Can you put my gear in the van, Zach? Come on."
Yeah.
Did that anyways for like groceries and stuff.
Now it's gonna be way more huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
gigantic.
Are we talking like upright bass? That's different.
We're talking about 2 basses at once.
She doubles
upright and electric, and she brings them
Okay.
everywhere, no questions asked.
Yeah.
and an amp.
Huh.
And,
Mm.
and she decides to bring her own cables. She's just one of those types
Her
of
van
people.
is just a mess of cables.
Yeah.
You have a hoarding bass playing mom who will
I
bring
think I'd
gear.
still choose that. That would be pretty cool. That would be a pretty cool way to grow up too as a drummer.
Yeah. Organizing your mom's cables.
Well, my dad played guitar, so
You already
I
did
did
it.
help him out every now and then. But it was cool. It was cool to jam. It doesn't really feel the same jamming with just a saxophone player.
Would
Yeah.
you be like, "Hey, mom, we got to get up sometime. Hey,
Yeah.
mom, let's get up sometime."
Yeah. Speaking of getting up, what instrument do you think Caroline plays?
Yeah. What do you guess?
Out of just guessing.
Some type of string instrument.
String, yes.
Which one?
Which one?
The viola.
Holy shit.
What's
I didn't
wrong?
realize that you hated me.
Okay.
Look at
I
her.
didn't realize you wanted
Wait,
me to
is it-
die.
You think this angel plays the viola?
Is there like a look viola
Just-
players have?
Just hold on.
Zach.
I thought your intuition was strong, my friend.
Now
Just
we know
close
it's
your
not
eyes.
strong.
Yeah.
Wait, hold your finger to the camera like that.
Yeah,
Let
do
me
good
see.
finger
question.
to camera.
Good question.
Can you do this
We have
one?
so many cameras.
There's 1,000 cameras and only one of them works.
Okay. And do you have like the forever hickey?
Violas
No.
have that too. But let's be real. Do they? Because they don't practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the never hickey.
Okay.
Do you play the violin?
Good guess. Second guess,
Okay.
correct
Second guess, right guess.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, here's another would you rather.
Yeah.
Would you rather not be able to read music as a drummer or be viral on YouTube, but you get banned bi-weekly for saying read?
What is it?
What's
Pick
the
one
answer?
now. We're waiting.
Seems pretty easy to me.
Yeah. I would probably go on number 2.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Really good.
Rock on. See, that's
Yeah.
the metal answer.
Probably go on number 2.
I love your answers. They're always so right.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love your
Um,
questions. They're
Thank
always
you so much.
so out of nowhere. I would never expected to hear that.
Okay, here's a question.
Okay. Okay.
Is it true that the stages level if like when you're playing the drool comes out evenly from both sides of your mouth when you're drumming?
Is that true?
I'm not sure. I haven't tried that actually.
Have you ever performed on a raked stage?
A what?
Okay,
A raked stage is where the stage is at a slant.
it's a slant.
Oh, yeah. That's the worst because you got stands sliding.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
and the kick drum slide. It's the worst.
I'm sorry that this is the first time you're hearing this. But next time you're playing on a raked stage, make note of the drool coming out of your mouth.
Okay.
Because
I will.
it's not going to be level. It's going to be different. Thank you for having me ask that question.
You're welcome.
I seem like a psycho. Really good.
You're welcome.
Okay, gag economy. We just do straight. Well, not just, but lately we've been known as like the orchestra girls. I don't know how you feel about
Okay.
that.
Me?
How do you feel about that?
I
like-
feel like, you know, I'm just happy to be online.
You love being online.
Yeah,
There
I'm
you
just
go.
like, thanks for having me online, you know?
You know that you can just be online. You don't have to like.
No, I'm
You can
happy
just, like-
that it's from the orchestra stuff.
Yeah, we've been validated.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was gonna be like that, but everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's so real! Like we can relate." And I'm like, "Okay, I guess we're the orchestra girls now."
So did you ever have a moment where you're like, I don't really want to be the jazz fusion guy. I want to be this other guy.
Yeah.
Not really. I never really considered myself the jazz fusion guy. That was more so the internet. I always just wanted to play cool stuff that made me feel good to play.
So you think you're of the mind that the audience is always right. What they think is probably the way to go.
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't say that either.
Hmm.
It's just I'm surround myself with a lot of guys that happen to play jazz because that's what I happen to grow up playing and loving, and
yeah.
I went to school for it, you know. But those influences, they seep into my playing now, and as we know, jazz fusion is kind of it's a combination of jazz fused with everything else. I like a lot of things.
You said you listened to our Becca Stevens podcast episode.
Yeah.
And she followed in this trend. People who engage with jazz don't like to be called jazz. Have you noticed that?
I have noticed that.
What do you think that's about?
I thought about this as I was listening to the podcast, and I feel like there's two ways to think about it. One way is that sometimes people may not think of themselves worthy of being called a pure jazz musician because they're playing some other stuff that has nothing to do with jazz. You know what I'm saying? But the other side is I feel like some people think that they've elevated above just being called a jazz musician. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when people think jazz, they think like old bebop, boring, you can barely hear the recording.
Wow.
You know, and you may think you've gone a level above that, but
Crazy.
crazy.
So it's like someone's like the difference between someone thinking they're like all that, and then another person who's like, I ain't shit. I'm not shit.
I wish I
Yes.
was
I
a jazz
wish.
person.
Crazy, dude. Well, see,
If
Flea,
only.
dog. That's Flea, bro.
That's just like Flea.
That's
That's
Flea,
kind of
dude.
how I think of myself. Like when people call me a jazz drummer, I kind of cringe. I'm like, ooh, I'm not really playing authentic jazz stuff. You know, I
Oh,
wouldn't
because
call
you're like,
myself-
I'm not worthy of that.
Dude,
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself a jazz musician.
listen.
Yeah.
You know,
I have
I
like
love it.
only a modicum of the experience you have, like a tiny bit,
Mm.
not even a little bit. And like some classical player said that I did jazz, and I'm like, no, I don't. Like not even close.
I don't know. I heard you soloing
If you-
with Taylor. We were on the road
No,
together.
dude, if
you
but-
sounded like a jazz musician to me.
Okay, thank you.
Killing
But
stuff.
I understand what you're saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
what are you fucking talking about? Like two changes at most I can handle. 3,
Mm.
whoa, not yet. Give me a couple of months. Can't do that shit.
What's your I never got your name, by the way.
What?
My name?
Yeah. I never
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, we're so good at podcasting.
we're the best
Hey,
at
that's
podcasting.
okay. That's okay. I should have asked earlier on.
My name's
Sorry.
Caroline.
Oh, okay. Hey, Caroline.
I don't
If you had
play
to
the viola.
I know.
Caroline plays the violin. Wait, maybe that
Caroline
should
the
be
violinist.
that could be your handle. Caroline plays violin.
Or it could be Caroline Grooves. Or it could be Caroline Wackerman.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dude, is this time for a rebrand? Maybe it's rebrand time.
Yeah.
Okay, Caroline, if you had to define a jazz musician in one sentence, how would you describe it? No wrong answer.
Describe it. Let me think. Let me think in my actual head what I would say.
Wrong answers only. Do the wrongest one.
I would say a jazz musician is anyone who's comfortable coloring outside the lines, who knows how to improvise and also use their ears.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it. Do you think that's right?
That was so right. I got a throat bubble.
Nice.
I think it's a vibe. Like, people are going to cringe and they're going to be so upset. But it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you talk about it in like what we're used to,
Yeah.
there's perspectives on anything. There's one story, and if there's 50 people involved, you're gonna have 50 different perspectives. So bye.
I mean, look, I'm pretty unfamiliar with the jazz lexicon and all the players. And when we became acquainted with double Grammy Award winner Taylor Ikesty, he would be like, "Oh, I'm playing with this guy this weekend," and I would be like, "I don't know who that is." Every single person, I don't know who that is. Doesn't mean I don't respect them, but that's just how little knowledge I have about the entire field. So from my perspective, everything sounds like jazz and is impressive because I don't really know the boundaries and I don't really understand the delineation between all the subgenres of jazz. Yeah. I'm impressed by all of it. But I will say, when I was watching your YouTube video about jazz drumming and metal drumming, I feel like I can hear a difference between those two genres. That does seem pretty clear.
Yeah.
Because the metal drumming sounds like murder.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met you, we were in Paris and you were big brag. And you were doing an interview at a radio station, and somebody asked you about who was the drummer that had recently passed?
At that time,
okay, fine. It doesn't matter.
I think it was Roy Haynes, right?
Oh, I was gonna say Roy Haynes. Okay,
yeah.
Fine. Let's just say it was just a drummer that recently passed because I don't want to insult anyone. But like you were just like they were having you talk about Roy Haynes as if you had known everything, as if like they assumed, like there's this like assumption in jazz sometimes that like everybody knows about everyone's shit and everyone has like this insane knowledge of history about everyone and everyone's just so cued in on everyone. But it's like impossible to be like that, you know? And then you ended up just saying shit that could have been used for anyone. And it worked great. You did jazz on it.
Yeah, you jazzed on the answer.
Yeah. It was so funny. I was like looking him up, like, and that's crazy that I had to do that too. Like, there's so many incredible people involved in living music and dead music. It's like, how are we supposed to know everyone? Just let a motherfucker live.
Yeah. You talked to me about his music or some of albums or even the way he played his ride cymbal. I could talk about that stuff all day, but once they start asking like personal life about his grandsons and where he was born, I don't look that deep, you know?
Yeah. So you and Caroline have this funny connection.
Yeah, we're connected.
You're connected in one tiny way, even though you didn't know what her name was.
You didn't know
what her name was.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look, it's
You're
my
crazy.
I
fault.
should have asked in the beginning.
I
sorry.
should have said what my name is.
You know, here's the thing, is that we don't say it in the beginning of the pod.
Maybe we should start
But
saying
nobody
it.
says it. Nobody does that.
I guess not.
Should we start doing that?
Let's figure that out later.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Marta, and I'm Caroline, and this is
Oh my
the
God.
podcast.
Oh yeah, I guess we should do that.
Incredible advice from a YouTube star.
Yeah,
And
what are some
gosh.
YouTube advices for us? What's your hook? How do
Yeah.
you start a video to draw everyone in.
Give us some advice from somebody who has literally almost 1 million. No, it's 500,000. What do you prefer? Can you say if it's like
would you rather have 1 million followers?
Yeah, if it's 501,000 followers, you can say almost 1 million.
There you
rounding
go.
up.
That's true. That's
Okay,
true.
so I feel like it's that. You're like almost at 1 million followers.
Yeah.
Give us the tea. How did you start? Did you start during the pandemic?
I sure did. I started during the pandemic because I needed money.
Nice.
Hell yeah! See,
That's why.
You
I
didn't
need
do
some money
unemployment?
too. We need some money too. Should we do a YouTube channel?
Well, all of my gigs stopped, and I decided I wanted to upload videos on the internet so I could promote online lessons, so I could pay for rent. And it worked for like the first couple videos, couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized something about myself at the time. I don't feel this way now, but at the time I said, man, I fucking hate teaching online.
Okay, so you
The audio
don't have
sucks, the connection sucks, like the setup sucks. It's boring, It just wasn't my thing. Since then, I've kind of fell in love with it because it is like a skill you gotta craft. And anyways, so I decided, all right, forget that. I'm gonna look for some real life work, but on the side, I'm still gonna upload videos. But I'm gonna upload stuff that I want to upload, like make goofy skits or whatever it may be. Just and have maybe apply some nuggets of drum information, but for the most part, I uploaded videos that I would watch as a drummer. Like personally, when I'm online looking at videos, I'm not looking up how to play a paradiddle in 1716. I'm like, I want to see some funny shit.
That's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true because like I'm never looking up tips like that on cello. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
I could care less about like a technique video.
Yeah.
I do not care.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would rather
at the
see
time
somebody...
I thought that's what it was to be a musician YouTuber. You had to do like lesson videos, but I was like, nah, because I always like prank videos and watching funny skits. I love the OG brain rot stuff. It's just stupid skits and funny videos, and I put some of those up, and I just happened to play drums, and that was the content that blew up, not the instructional how to play a paradiddle.
That is so true. I sometimes I go into a YouTube hole and I'm watching people because I actually am looking for information on something, and then I end up watching somebody who I'm just like, wait, I feel like I should trust them, and then when I do my own like whatever on it, I'm like, wait, this person has no fucking idea what they're talking about. Like I'm just like, they just look so good, and like they're talking directly at you, so it feels like you should trust them, and then you're like, wait, fuck that person. So it's like way more fun when people are funny and they have like a completely different perspective.
Yeah, I agree. And that's a good point. I was talking to a piano player last night at a jam session here in Raleigh, and he was a big fan of the videos as a piano player. And I think that's because since I first started uploading, I always try to approach it from, okay, what would my dad think about this, right? It wasn't just for drummers. I'm like, okay, could my mom get this? She's not a musician at all, right? Could my girlfriend understand this? My girlfriend at the time, like, could she relate? Would she laugh at this? And I just try to approach it not from just like pure drummers only content. I just wanted to be accessible for everyone, just goof around and look at.
How do you avoid making something because you think it's going to do crazy numbers and making something that you just want to make? Do you ever find yourself being like, people really seem to like this. I should just make this now, even though you don't really want to do that.
Yeah, nope, not at all. And
amazing question, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Incredible question,
that is a great question.
You guys, thank you for liking my question.
Such a good question,
yeah.
Drop in the comments if you also liked my question.
Incredible question,
yeah. I think the reason why I'm not at 501,000 subscribers right now is because I do like to just do content that I want to do. you know. And to be fair, YouTube has been on the back burner for a while, especially since working on the album and touring and all that. But I still love it. And when I do upload a video, it's not because I think it's going to do crazy numbers. I just think it's going to be funny as fuck. I'm like, oh, this is funny. This is going to be funny. You know, like my inside circle would laugh at this. You know, that's the type of stuff I go for. I very well could just upload 10-second drum covers of famous songs and twirl my sticks and put paint on my drums and do crazy numbers. Maybe take my shirt off, you know, flex a little bit, do crazy numbers, you know, get a BBL. But I want you to get one
so bad.
BBL drummer?
Please get a BBL.
BBL drummer.
I want you to do like a series of videos of like what it's like drumming on the BBL with my BBL, or like best drum stools for a BBL.
Yeah.
Like
how to play a paradiddle with a BBL.
I'll show you my favorite drummer.
Can you just do BBL just for the pod, please?
Come on.
Just for the numbers. Please get plastic surgery for the numbers, please. Yeah. You wouldn't be the first one.
My favorite drummer at the moment, dude.
No way.
Oh my God.
That's my favorite drummer at the moment. I don't even know her like real name, but
my jaw's on the ground.
BBL drummer. I'm sure that's natural.
I'm drooling.
Not to throw her under the bus, but yeah.
Throw her under a bus and she would live because of her BBL.
Her BBL would save her. Her BBL would lift the bus.
That is so amazing. Wait, but then okay, so when you were doing YouTubes and stuff, did your band form then, or were you formed before that? Everything yes.
Well, we actually had a group in college. We called ourselves Sway. And,
like the Michael Bublé song.
Yeah.
Michael Bublé. You like that guy? You love him?
Are you obsessed?
You love him so
Would you
much?
call him jazz?
That's jazz. Now that's jazz.
Now that's jazz.
Honestly,
have you heard of Michael Bublé? He's jazz.
Sway. Just like, did you guys just do covers of Sway?
Yeah.
No, we did some original stuff. Actually, some original tunes.
Did they sound like this?
You know, I think we should have done a cover of Sway. That would be funny.
Do it now.
That's funny because sometimes we'll have, it happens very rarely, we'll have older folks come out to the shows with my band, Everything Yes, and they think we're a Yes cover band.
Oh, I love Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm like, no, that's not what we are at all.
When you guys are trying to make band decisions and everyone's a little ambivalent, do you rename yourself something maybe?
Yeah.
Do you do that?
No, but that's we actually have talked about exactly something maybe. Like our alter ego band. Like I really love singing like emo and punk rock music. I'm bad at it, but I love writing it and just crying.
I'm sorry. So, I would say I would disagree with you. I've heard your emo stuff and it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
We thought about making an alter ego band where we're all masked up. Nobody knows who we are. Called Something Okay. And we'll be our own openers.
Whoa.
Do it.
Emo stuff.
Hell yeah, bro.
But you should treat your openers horribly.
Yeah.
And you take most of their pay and you make them ride in a different tour bus that's a Sprinter van.
Just get an empty tour bus and just like trash it.
Yeah.
This is for a
that's
stupid
for
opening band that
maybe.
sucks.
Yeah. Something maybe.
Yeah. Are you ever like, are you doing band votes and you're like, whoever says yes, they have to be like, everything yes. And like, whoever says no, like, everything no.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes, we do like the meme. Like for Gay Pride Month, we call ourselves Everything Yes. You know, we just like to do little stuff like that.
I'm just honestly original. I've never heard anything like that before in my life.
Perfect. Everything awesome.
Everything yes.
Wow.
Amazing.
But we like to meme the name a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have any I'm sorry to take a sharp pivot.
That's okay.
Do you have any gig stories for us today?
Yes.
I was thinking about your band and I was like, maybe you have some gig stories.
Yes.
From times with your band or by yourself.
Really good.
Yeah.
We are running low on time. And we need your gig stories. That's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of our podcast.
At Gag Economy Pod, we like to know, have you been put through the ringer? Or has life just been hunky-dory for your ass?
Yes.
Have you just been lucky? or have you been through
a
it?
few. I've been. Yeah.
We will now do Ghost of Gags Past, featuring Zack Grooves, otherwise known as Zach Graybeal, otherwise known as Zach Wackerman.
Zach Wackerman.
Okay, I'll give two. I'll be real fast. The first one I'll give is because you guys could probably relate. I was playing with an orchestra, and I was in the percussion section, and one of the tunes I had to play snare drum, and as we know, sometimes we have a lot of rest. You know, as a percussionist, it's like a page, which is all rest, and you got like
we know
two
all
notes
about that.
at the end. Yeah. Okay. So
Resting.
Wake up!
So-
wake up! It's time to play.
yeah.
It's time to play.
So we're doing the concert, and we're just resting for 200 bars.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, in
At
front
that
of a
point, just
theater.
keel over already.
Yeah.
It's over, dog.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Are you
But-
looking at each other being like, who's counting? Who's counting? Which one of
Yeah.
you's counting?
Yeah, exactly. So that was a strategy we had. One person would count 16 bars, and the other one would pick it up, and we would just
Nice.
alternate.
Okay.
But one of my
Relay race.
friends
That probably
not gonna
didn't
name
work.
him. It worked out for a while, but here's where everything messed up. One of my friends thought it would be funny to pull up a video of an adult pornographic video during the concert. And the guy puts it on the music stand.
An
and we
adult
all
video.
count. Yes, I don't know if there's the language thing. If YouTube picks up on the word
Oh, yes.
corn, you know.
Oh, right.
All right.
Yeah.
Adult
So-
pornographic.
yeah.
Okay.
and it's actually two guys going at it.
Oh,
Yeah, so it was a little bit
guys'
extreme.
corn.
Yeah. And,
But did you put salt and butter on it?
he
Do you eat it
thought
like
was-
this?
Wow.
Or you cut it?
Corn hub. Yeah. He thought it would be funny. And to his credit, it was hilarious. But we all lost count.
Great.
And we missed the only two notes we had to play during the concert.
Let me get this straight. You put on corn and you missed your entrance after
Yeah.
resting for 200 bars.
Was the
Indeed.
conductor like, what happened?
Dude, he was so mad.
Was the conductor watching
So
too?
mad.
Fuck.
No. It's like, what happened? Because he saw us back there, red
Yeah.
as hell, laughing, trying to hold in a laugh.
Did he give
And
you a
this is during
big?
the concert.
Did he give you a big cue?
We wouldn't know. We
You
were just
couldn't see it.
tripping. We were tripping over this because
Listen,
it
that's
wasn't like a
good.
basic, guy on guy corn video. It was some
Yeah.
serious action going on. I just
Well-
couldn't. I've never seen anything like that.
That's what did it.
It was
You
so
should have just
funny.
done regular guy on guy.
Yeah.
Instead you went to the extreme.
I don't know
No.
why. Yeah, but
I mean, that checks out. Listen, we're always, when people in orchestra are bored, we turn around and we write crap in each other's music.
Yeah.
So we get it.
Yeah.
We understand.
You get that many people on stage together. There's going to be some moments where you're watching corn when you're
Mhm.
bored.
I'm surprised no one's just like taking shits on there.
Yeah.
Like-
I'm surprised too.
I'm surprised everyone's just
It's a
behaving.
deep stage. If you got
Yeah.
full orchestra, God forbid choir.
Yeah.
I actually
Then-
have photos because my mom was at that concert and they, she likes to take photos. And she has photos of us in the section, like during the moment, and seeing our faces and remembering
Wow.
what happened.
Okay,
Like that's so
um,
funny.
drop
Thrilled.
those photos in the chat.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to
I'd
hear
have to find them. They're
this.
I would
probably
be
on my mom's
tickled
Facebook.
to see
Yeah, we'd
that
be
on your mom's
She's like,
Facebook.
"Oh, my baby's doing his thing today." She didn't realize what was going on.
On your
That's
bass playing
incredible.
mom.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you for sharing that story. I enjoyed every
course.
second of
We
it.
love that.
I have another story about a stalker, but we can
Uh-oh.
save it for a
No.
different time.
No, we need
We
it
wanna
now.
hear about that.
You're gonna have more
Okay.
stalkers soon.
Yeah.
Well, this is this is actually a guy who also has 2 Grammys. He just got him.
Just like us?
You have a Grammy stalking guy?
Just like us?
Well, I don't know. He keeps sending me his certificates. I don't know if it's real, but he's kind of a
Certificates.
yeah. I'm not gonna put
Certificates.
his name out there, but
Wait,
He
you mean
sent-
like his certificates like you recorded on his album?
No. He. Maybe I should tell this part later. But basically, he's got 2 Grammys for assistant engineer.
Oh,
Ooh, ass engineer.
Yeah.
We love ass
Yeah.
engineers.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, like that was pretty recent, and he keeps flooding my Shopify store, like because I have like a customer service, and he'll send it, and I blocked him on everything, and he's always threatening to harm himself, like
Whoa.
on my public comments. He's like, hey, if you don't respond to me, I'm going to do this
Respond
at
to
your
him.
show. You
Okay.
know,
If
I've
you
tried,
don't respond to
but I'm
him,
telling you,
You need to
It's over
respond
for
to
this
him.
dude. It's over for this
dude,
ass engineer if you don't respond to him.
I've tried. The last time I tried to respond to this guy, maybe I should just start from the beginning. I'll be real fast, okay?
Yeah,
Should we-
please, because I have no idea. There's an ass engineer involved who's
There's an
commenting on
ass
your
engineer.
Shopify.
Should we
Ass
get him
engineer
on
with
the
2
pod?
Grammys.
Should we have him on the pod?
Yes, because dude, we should work it all out.
We should have
on
a
the
reckoning
pod.
with this man.
We should have
Yeah.
a reckoning.
I
Okay.
haven't I haven't talked to him face to face in years because not even through messages, because how unhinged he is.
How did this stalking start?
Yeah, how did it start?
Did you
Okay,
put
so-
on? Did you have like a video where it was like you like thought, hey, what if I post like a fun thirst trap on my YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
No, this was pre YouTube, before I started the channel.
He's been
I-
with you
I-
for a long time.
I met him on a gig. This is my gig story. So I was playing drum set for this really big production show at an amusement park in Ohio.
That's
Okay.
cool.
He was the auxiliary percussionist. That was good. That was a good yawn.
That's good. Yeah, I hit it.
Yeah. He was so he played like the cowbells, the congas, all that stuff. And he was kind of a difficult guy to work with, I'll admit.
Yeah, because you know what? Hitting cowbell and congas is hard,
Yeah,
Especially
I
if you're
just-
watching
especially if you're doing
at
porn.
the same
Yeah.
time.
He was a great musician for what he did.
Sure,
But
I'm sure he was.
Cowbell
He was
artist.
giving everyone a hard time, and in return, people were giving him a hard time. And in a way, he kind of felt isolated and kind of bullied. Honestly, he was getting bullied by a lot of our saxophone players.
Classic.
Classic.
Dude.
It's and like they were all these kids that came out of Berkeley. So and they had already had their cliques, and they all did this thing together, and they were already against this guy. I'm like the guy from down south. I don't know what's going on. I'm just playing
You're
drum
chill.
set with
Your
all these
hands are
Berkeley guys.
clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your hands
yeah.
are clean.
We're
of
not
this.
bullying the cowbell
Yeah.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So I
You know
felt
what?
bad.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Say it.
Next time, perhaps bully him so he doesn't stalk you. Okay.
Yeah.
Consider
Think
this.
about that.
Okay.
I genuinely felt bad, because he was never socializing or anything. He was always in the corner by himself, and I tried to cheer him up because we're both drummers.
Very nice
we
of you.
both like I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna say his name, but
Mhm.
Don't.
Mhm.
we're both drummers, and so and it worked. I cheered him up. He had one friend. It was like a summer gig,
Mhm.
and the rest of the summer it went okay. He was still getting a lot of shit from all the other his Berkeley boys, but
Boys.
and then shortly after that, that's when COVID started, and I started the YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel started doing really well for what it was at the time. And then he gets on social media saying, "Hey, this guy Zack Grooves, everything that he's done, he stole from me during our time at Cedar Point, which was the amusement park." Sorry, you know that park? Yeah.
I
It
love
doesn't matter.
Cedar Point.
Yeah, I love it too. It's so cool. And
Shit, maybe. Oh my God.
he said, "You used to
Okay.
be my brother. We were best friends. You stole everything, and now you're getting all of this, subscribers based off all of my ideas." I'm like, all right, there's got to be
no.
something, a little unstable there. So I talked to him. I call him on the phone. I'm like, "What's up, man? Are you good? What's going on?" He's like, "Oh man, nah, I'm sorry I said all those things." I was like, "Well, bro, I'm gonna have to cut this friendship off." So I
Cut 'em
blocked him.
Yeah.
But like a man, I said, "Hey, listen, that was a little weird. I'm gonna have to cut this friendship. I'm gonna have to block you."
A really good
Ever
man
since-
move. Man
Yeah.
move. That's a man
Chatted.
move right there.
Chatted.
Chatted.
Block him. Blocking is a man move.
Yes.
Yeah. But ever since that day, He's like making new accounts, commenting on my band's page, sending our emails, messaging my booking guys, messaging the people I'm endorsed, the cymbal company I'm endorsed by, the drum company I'm signed to, the sticks, like, hey, don't work with this guy. And then he's like, yo, Zach, if you don't talk to me, I'm going to harm myself and all this stuff. And we actually had to blacklist him from ever come to our shows. So whenever we do a show, because he's talking about coming to a show and shooting me up. But yeah. Yeah, it goes deep. It's very, very strange. But every time we pull up to a venue, we have to say, hey, if this guy with this name comes in, don't let him in. That's just one of the things.
This is really scary stuff. Is there any part of you, tiny part of you, that's like a little flattered?
Are you loving this? Are you loving the attention?
Are you like, oh no, someone loves me so much?
I don't think it's that he loves me. I think he really wants to. He thought we were this one entity together, and to see me do my own thing, and for him to say that I stole all of his flow, his drum flow,
not
his
his flow.
I don't think he loves me. I think he hates me genuinely.
Listen.
You
Cowbell flow is really, it's tough to come by. And when you find somebody who has a cowbell flow, you steal from them.
Cowbell flow is
You know what I'm
tough to come by.
It's hard to come by.
I'm gonna write that.
I hope the best for this situation, and I can only hope that one day we also achieve a roster of stalkers.
I can mouth off a list of all the stalkers we've got, but I will not.
Okay.
Because
if it was like a pretty girl, that would be flattering. But
Yeah.
this is like a grown man with some issues.
If a hot lady was like, "You stole my flow,"
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Okay."
Oh no, I'm trying to get my flow
Oh,
back.
I need my flow
Zach,
back.
oh no, you took it away.
I'm gonna come to
Yeah.
all your shows.
Oh, we don't get those at our
no.
shows. Most of the
No.
pretty girls that come to our shows are like girlfriends drug out by their jazz nerd boyfriends.
Yeah, see, that's what you did. You decided to create videos that were funny to you, and now
Yeah.
all you got is jazz bros dragging their
See what
girlfriends to your
happens.
shows. How do you feel about that?
That's cool with me, man. We all love the same weird shit. So the more the better.
Sounds good. Sounds like you're living your dream.
Zach, on that note, we've taken so much of your time.
There are other
That's cool.
questions, but
But-
I think it's time. What does your counter say? What's your time counter?
My time counter?
Yeah.
Do what?
How long has this been going?
About an hour.
1:19. We
Is it
cannot
about
be
an
taking
hour?
all your time. We'd
Okay.
love to say thank you to you.
Yeah, we would love to
And
say
we'd
thank
love
you.
to hear a quick rundown or long rundown of all the things you'd like to plug about your lifestyle.
Yeah, can you plug your lifestyle and your band and your new record coming up?
Please.
Yeah, we have a new record coming out this June, and our new tour we're touring in June. We'll actually be in New York City
Hell yeah. On a
That's
Friday.
on a Friday. If you guys are around, pull up.
We will pull up and
Please don't put me on the don't let in list.
yeah, put
Nah,
us in on the
you guys will be on the come in list.
Oh, guess
Yeah.
what? Guess what?
What?
It was great playing with you.
It was great
That-
playing with you too.
It was great playing with you, and thank you, universe, for these that you're about to receive
Yeah.
for your record.
You're gonna always check out Zach's
someday.
band, everything. Yes, check out Zach Grooves' merch and his YouTube videos and his Instagram.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
on the pod,
Yay,
Zach.
Of course.
Zach!
Thank you guys. What an honor. Thank you.